Hello traders, Joseph here again. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another edition of my weekly video. If this is the first time that you're watching this video, I want to welcome you and thank you so much for tuning in. And hopefully you're gonna like what you see, and if you do, then please feel free to leave a positive comment, a feedback, or you can even subscribe to my channel. Any support is greatly appreciated. Well, anyway, it's been a while since I put out a video for you guys, and for those of you that sent me an email saying how helpful my videos are to them, well, I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna try my best to keep putting out the video for you guys. It might not be every week, but you know, I can assure you that I'm never gonna stop putting out videos for you guys. So anyway, in today's video I've got two very good opportunities that I want to show you guys, and hopefully it's something that you're going to be interested in. I'm actually currently involved in the two opportunities, the two trading opportunities I'm going to show you guys. However, due to the nature of the trades, I mean, they're both really big trades. I don't think it's too late for anyone that wants to get involved. So anyway, let's head over to the charts and I'm going to show you guys what those opportunities are. Well, the first one is on the euro dollar, so I'm actually going to pop this back onto the daily chart because I'm actually on the 4-hour chart, so I'm going to put it back on the daily chart. And yeah, so basically what you can see from here, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to look at this chart and tell you, you know, this is just, you know, a lot of junk. There's nothing, there's no sense of direction whatsoever. This is just like, you know, randomness. But obviously if you're a technical trader, you would know what this kind of structure is called. I mean, if you look at this market at a glance, you can say, oh, this market is in consolidation or is a sideways movement. So because if you're able to do that, it kind of gives you it kind of sets your mind up on how you're going to handle the market, depending on what type of strategy you trade. Obviously if I look at this market, if I see this randomness, if I see the consolidation, the sideways movement, I'm an advanced pattern, and that's what the market does. When the market moves, you know, it's in this kind of structure, the sideways structure, you know, the consolidation, you know, it kind of tends to form, you know, advanced patterns after advanced patterns. So as an advanced pattern trader, I would only be looking at advanced patterns to trade on this market. And obviously the reason I put it on the daily chart, like I said, is just to kind of give you an overall, like to have a look at the bigger picture. To kind of set your mind up on how you're gonna handle the market. So looking at these on the daily chart, straight away I can spot a potential advanced pattern being completed. However, that's something I'm not going to be interested in, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. The advanced pattern is a cipher pattern, a bearish cipher pattern that's going to complete towards the end of the channel of the consolidation. So we can see that X to A leg, we got a 6-1 retracement, 127 extension. So with the cipher pattern, we will be looking for the market to complete the cipher pattern round about at about 1145, which is about 120 pips, 140 pips from our current position. But however, that's not something I'm interested in, because if I were to take that trade, my stop loss is has to go above X, and that is more than 100 pips, and so that definitely rolls me out of the trade. However, if I drop this back down to the 4-hour chart, there's a lot going on the 4-hour chart, and I'm going to try and show you guys all the different reasons why this is going to be a very good trading opportunity. It should be a trading opportunity that you shouldn't miss. So obviously, looking at this, the first thing I'm going to start doing is I'm going to use a harmonic movement and show you what the market is currently doing. So if we take a harmonic 1-to-1 movement from that low to that high, so what we can see is the market kind of came into the end of the second harmonic movement, and we're seeing a little bit of pullback. However, this is not really a good reason to short the market. I mean, we do know that the market moves in harmonics, and you know, there is a high chance that the market, we're going to see a pullback here. But there are other reasons, because it's all about trying to build a reason for entry. So we got the harmonic 1-to-1 movement. Let me show you guys what happens again. So if we take this move from this low to this high, and we look at our Fibonacci, bring in our Fibonacci tool, we can see that the market came into the 141 extension. So right where that harmonic movement terminates, we got a 141 extension. So now we're starting to build a case for entry. So we got a harmonic movement 1-to-1, we got a 141 extension, and I'm all terminated around about the same place. So we can even do one better. We can bring in our Fibonacci extension tool, swing high to swing low, and back down again, and what we're gonna see is we're gonna see the 141 extension and the 161 extension and the harmonic movement all terminated around about the same place. So now we've got 3 reasons to short this market. But we can even do another one. We can even find another reason to enter. I mean, if you're an advanced pattern trader just like me, look what we got here. X to A leg, X to A leg, we've got a 50% retracement. So we're looking at the back pattern. The back pattern will complete at the 886 retracement. And look at what the 886 retracement comes into. Same area. I mean, it's not really exactly, it's not exactly on the same spot. You know, these things, you're hardly gonna get, you know, everything coming at exactly the same point. But look what happens. You know, the harmonic movement, 141 extension, 161 extension, the back pattern completion, all terminating around about the same place. So now you got 4 different reasons to short this market. How about I give you another one? I'm going to give you 5 different reasons. So let me go ahead and delete this Fibonacci because it kind of doesn't make things blurry. So the next reason is we have to bring in our indicator, RSI indicator. And what do we see on the RSI indicator? You see a bearish divergence, and the market came into an oversold condition, and then we're starting to see a pullback. A bearish divergence. You know, look at the market puts in a higher high, but on the RSI it's showing a double top. So this is a sign. For those of you who don't know what a bearish divergence is, so the market is already overbought. But this is like, you know, right now we've got 5 different reasons to short this market. And like I told you guys, I'm already short with my Signal Service members. We are already short on this market. However, due to the nature of how big these trades are going to be, I mean, the first thing you have to, your first target, structurally, your first target, you're going to have to take your first target at the previous structure. That's where you should be looking to take your first target. And if I'm not mistaken, that's exactly where it's probably not exactly, but that's where the 382 retracement is going to come in, which is going to be our first target of the back pattern. Yeah, yes, as you can see, it comes in at the previous structure, a little bit lower than, you know, the actual previous structure where I would have liked, but you know, that's where your first target is going to be. And look at how many pips that is, guys. It's about 160 pips on our first target. And that's just the first target. Like I said, this is you know, I'm already short on a back pattern, so this could potentially turn out to be a very big, very good. Well, it depends on what happens really, but it's a very good trading opportunity. That's what, you know, you shouldn't really, if you think opportunities like that, you know, they don't really come, you know, as often as I would have liked. I mean, this is probably the second time that I'm getting, you know, trades like this, because most of the time when I take my trades on the 4-hour time frames, usually it's out of my pip range. However, with this one, like I say, your stop loss only has to go above X, and our X is at what is about just 60 pips from our entry position. I think we got short on a bad pattern around there. Yeah, that's what we got short. 113.61. I actually do have a picture of that. Yeah, this is the trade that I posted out to my Signal Service members. As you can see, we got short at 113.61. And we've got a stop loss at 114.61. So 100 pip stop loss. That's the maximum stop loss I ever put on my trades. And the targets are right there, the target 1 and target 2. So we just have to wait and see what this market does really. But like I said, I've already showed you guys like various different reasons why this market is going to be a very good shorting opportunities. Depending on what kind of strategy you use, I'm sure you're going to find one of those you know, reasons, a good reason for you to enter this trade. So moving on to the next one, it's kind of a similar opportunity on the US dollar Swiss franc. But obviously, like if we know this pair is sort of inversely correlated sometimes, so we do have a similar trading opportunity, but in this case we do have a bullish Gartley pattern. So if I can just show you, X to A leg, and we got a 618 retracement. We never touched the 786 retracement. And for a bullish Gartley pattern, we're looking for an entry point at the 127 extension of the ATB leg. So ATB leg, as you can see, the market came into 127 extension, took us in on our orders, and we're starting to get a little pullback from that from that low. So if I bring in my triangle to show you guys the bullish Gartley pattern, X to A, A to B, B to C, and C to D. So we're already long on this market based on a bullish Gartley pattern, and we also, I think we did have a harmonic one-to-one movement also. So if I bring in my, let me clone this. Yeah, so as you can see, the market came into right at the top end of the harmonic movement, and the market is starting to rally from that point. But this is the second trade that we're in. As you can see, this is due to the trade that I posted. So we're currently in those two trades. Like I said, they're very, very good trading opportunities, big trading opportunities as well for you guys. So I don't expect that to be completed, and our target or our stop loss to be hit anytime soon. Probably gonna take like a few days, maybe next week as well. So I don't know. We just have to wait and see. I think that's it. That's all the trading opportunity that I've got on my radar. Yeah. So anyway, back to my signal service. Like I said, this is the first time in a month that I'm putting out a video. So you guys have missed out. I've missed out the last 4 weeks. But anyway, let me bring in my. Okay, so this is our July results. I think the last time I put out a video was after the first 3 weeks of July, and I said that month could potentially turn out to be the best trading month. However, that wasn't meant to be, because we ended the month with 2 big losses, but that still gave us a 7.62% profit returns in that month, which wasn't too bad. However, we started the month of August with no trades, and then that was immediately followed by our worst trading week. I mean, we've never been down 2% in a week, except that second week of August. So we gave a lot back. This usually happens as a trader when you're trading. Sometimes when you have a very good run, you end up giving something back as well. But it happens. I mean, it's not something to to get angry about or to moan about. So that was followed by last week. We did make a little bit of comeback, and we had a two target win on a cipher pattern for 49 pips, and we currently have a bad pattern. Our second position is still open, and I think it was on a lower time frame. And these are the 2 trades that I just showed you guys that we're currently involved as well: the euro dollar bad pattern and the US dollar Swiss franc Gartley pattern. So these are the 2 trades that I would be. We're hoping this 2 trades is gonna help, because the way it looks right now, August might turn out to be our second, the only, because we've only had 1 losing month. I mean, guys, if you go back through all my results, starting from February, we have the 3.2%, followed by March, where we had our best trading month, the 9.6%. In April, we had our drawdown month, where we were down 7%, which was a really tough month, and then that was followed by 0.5% in May. In June, break even, and in July, 7.62%. So as you can see, we've only had 1 losing month. But however, it depends on how these 2 trades turn out to be. If they give us, if we take a hit on these 2 trades, then yeah, definitely month of August is going to end up being a losing month. However, if we take a winner on these two trades, then it could turn out to be a good month as well, not a losing month, which is what we like. But yeah, so anyway, showing the equity curve now. Let me see. So as you can see, we're having our little dips, but at the same time, it's a steady rise to the top, and that's exactly how it's gonna be. I mean, that's a lot of people don't really know. It's a marathon. It's not really a sprint. I mean, you are gonna have these dips. You are gonna face these obstacles. You are gonna lose occasionally. I mean, sometimes more often than you would have liked. But this is all part of trading. As long as you have that consistency, you're able to stick to your plan. You're able to come in every day. Take a trade that meets your plan, regardless of what happens in the previous trade or the previous week or the previous month. As long as you keep that consistency, in the long run, you're gonna see the benefits and the results. And so yeah, I mean, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a very good trading week. Like I said, I would be, it's those two trades are trades that you wouldn't really want to miss. But obviously, what do I know? Wait and see what happens, how the results are going to turn out to be. But yeah, anyway, that's it from me now. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, like, if you like what you see, then leave a positive comment. You can hit that like button, or you can even subscribe to my channel. Any support, like I said, is greatly appreciated. So until next time, keep it simple, guys.